really impassioned perspective about, I have to correct my statement. I said you're the stepbrother, now you're the elder brother of the entire infrastructure initiative that we have. I just have a couple of, we have, maybe two questions. Kaushik Deka, who's our executive editor, will also, and belongs to Sonowal ji's home state, but that's just incidental. Since we have KJ George Saab here, and one of the things that we need to look at is, one, fine, we have ports across the country, 10 large ports and 200 others, but when it comes to what you talked about, multimodal, from the state's end, there is a lot of issues about taxation, uniformity, standardization. What is the words, what have you been trying to do in these last couple of years to ensure that? Because it's great to get the ports, you might turn around, time of ships could come down to 1 day, but unless you move that interior to the various states, what are the kind of issues that you've taken up?
Raji, this is a sector you are to carry forward, taking all the concerned state government into confidence, taking them along, because as you know, through the cooperative federalism, our projects are being implemented at the ground. Supposing in the length of 7,500 kilometer coastal area, we have 9 states and union territories, and most of the ports are located there. Now, to execute any kind of program, you have to take them into confidence along, and that is why state like maritime boards, in consultation with our ministry and also other private stakeholders, we are to make the project implemented, and that's the way you will have to create ecosystem. So with the support of the people living on the coastal area, now our port is functioning, and because of their support, we are now able to modernize, mechanize, digitize the ports, and by doing this, we could able to enhance our efficiency of operation, and also how to develop the connectivity, port-led connectivity enhancement. Roadways, railways, whatever the other mode of transportation needs to be incorporated, that is to be done with the support of the state government. So that's how we are doing, and that's the way we are building the team spirit and performing well. That's all.
Wonderful. Kaushik, you got a question?
I'm being very parochial here. Northeast India, it's a very strategic location for ports and waterways especially. So what are the steps you are taking, because we are surrounded by Bangladesh also, and we have huge potential which has remained unexplored till now. So you are from that region, so how you are taking initiative on this front?
Very good question. I'm very much thankful to you because you have given me an opportunity to focus that particular region. And that region is always a very, very priority region for our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, who has visited more than 50 times in the northeastern region. All the 8 states have been taken on the top of the priority agenda, and because of his untiring effort and support and his advisory, I believe the growth of Northeast is now been visible. And as you know, under the direction of Honorable Prime Minister, Jalmarg Vikas Project, number 1, number 2, Art Ganga. Under this scheme, the riverways are to be developed by creating infrastructure, multimodal terminal, and passengers jetty, cargo jetty, and also the terminal for the river cruise. So these are all being now under development. As you know, in Jugigupa, Brahmaputra, we are developing one multimodal logistic park. Multimodal logistic parks mean it would be a international river ports that will help Bhutan, Bangladesh, and also the Nepal to get access of service because of the export and import with our neighboring nation, and also through the Bangladesh protocol route connecting our next door neighbor Myanmar. So that's the way entire Northeastern are getting an opportunity to play a very important role. As they are located in a hinterland, so that is why they are to be connected through riverways. And as you know, in my speech I have mentioned, Honorable Prime Ministers, immediately after taking over the responsibility of the Prime Ministership in 2014, after going through the Techno-Economic Feasibility Report and DPR, he has announced 111 numbers of national waterways. Earlier it was only limited to 5. And that too, only 3 were operational. That's why the growth, because of the transformative measures, because of the growth of the infrastructure facilities, now the cargo movement from 16 million metric ton to 127 million metric ton by 2030, Maritime India Vision 2030, our target is to make it 300 million metric ton per annum. So that's the way the entire goods history has started, and success story we have generated, and because of all your support. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we would have loved to have continued the conversation, Minister. You have a flight to catch.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for this wonderful address. Let's give the Minister a very warm round of applause for this. Thank you.